people? Let's just jump right into the Afrotaku podcast chapter reviews with My Hero Academia, chapters 245 and 246, Rising to Action and Message. So, Hawks is letting the squad know that the League of Villains is actually about to do some work, like pretty quick.
I got a question. Does anybody else feel like they really trying to play this Endeavor is a smart guy card a little hard? Like he looked like he was looking real hard into like not that difficult of a message.
I don't know. I mean, like,
no, I think they were just
bust
going
out
over the thinking process for it.
right. Like when they bust out like the Nomu, like from the jump, they gave him like a pretty high intellect. I mean, homie like assess situations pretty quick as fuck. So I don't know. I guess they're just really trying to play that route. So it's interesting to see. I'm just curious. I mean, like considering he got okay, the biggest problem with Endeavor for me is that they had him get dropped on like the very first highlight into him. So it's like he might deserve more respect considering he is the number one hero, but it's hard to do that considering how quick he got introduced and slapped. So it's like I don't know how big of a deal they're really trying to make Endeavor, period. You know what I mean? Like, does anyone else really see that he's about to put in like so much work?
Yeah. I think this is what's gonna happen. It's gonna be less about the work Endeavor put in and more about his ability to foster the next generation. Because as we've seen, All Might repeatedly kind of sucks at fostering the next generation. I think this is going to be where Endeavor gets his time to shine. Like, hey, I may not be strong enough to beat y'all, but I'm going to make sure these niggas are.
I mean, but then again, I also feel like Endeavor kind of sucks at bringing up the next generation also. I mean, hell, just look at all of his kids other than Dobby.
Hey, even if Dobby is kids, ain't them niggas strong though.
Well,
Dobby is the only strong one. Let's be real.
Todoroki not strong?
Hold on, you talking about well, they're all named Todoroki. You talking about Shadow?
Shoto.
Yeah, he's strong.
All right, so he got at least two strong motherfuckers.
But the thing is, his ice wasn't developed by his dad though. That's just all him. That was him training on himself in order to not be like his father. So he developed that on his own. Unless you want to say it was some reverse psychology type shit, and he practice so much on fire that he's like, all right, I'm going to make him want to practice a lot more on ice to get that even more powerful or some shit.
I feel like I can't. It would just be bullshit if I said that I got an answer for that, which by now I'm sure y'all will see through. So I mean, all I will say is we did get a couple clips of him being trained by Endeavor, so that's at least some canon proof that Endeavor did train him a little bit. The last words basically Endeavor said in 246 message was kind of like, "Hey, I'm about to train all three of these fuckers." You know what I'm saying? I think they gonna come out stronger, and then I feel like the overall message we keep getting is that Class 1A ain't getting no better. Class 1A ain't getting no better. They just getting better like skills, or I guess on the job training. Like I think Endeavor gonna be the one to be like, oh shit, Bakugo, Deku, and Todoroki, these niggas like a step above now.
Well, yeah, pretty much since you mentioned it, I'm actually surprised you weren't like already like super hyped because it looks like we about to get a 4-month time skip. Like, how you feel about that?
I kind of feeling like a goofy, bro. I feel like the only reason I kept that low, and I'm so happy you said it, is because the season is coming around the corner. I ain't trying to win Goofy of the Year, bro. So I had to be keeping it low key. I was like, man, if I made one more time skip prediction, I'm definitely gonna win it.
Big facts. That shit came in clutch as hell for you.
Yep.
Oh snap! Like when I saw that, like the whole setup, it was like 4 months, like from the get-go of the chapter, and then like when they showed the panel of like literally all the characters we've been introduced to, I was like, oh, dang, it's about to be a time skip.
Whoa, hey, 4 months from now, that will officially make them second years, won't it? Because like Japanese school starts in like April or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Does that work out?
Yep.
I mean, but then again, does 4 months really count as a time skip?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Nigga.
depending on what you effing with, dude. I mean, 4 months in anime, that could be like a couple years up around, like in real life or something.
4 months of training with the number one hero.
Right. And especially considering he said that he was going to handle the training himself, quote unquote. I mean, we'll see what that's pretty decent.
All I know is I've never seen a time skip in any anime that was only that amount of time.
True. To be honest, I still think My Hero is working pretty fast as far as like their timeline in general goes. I didn't think that like Shigaraki would be ready to like make the big move in only 4 months. I think that's still pretty effing fast. But I guess we'll just see how it plays out. Maybe like with the 4 month time skip alone, like they're gonna just have like flashbacks or something, and maybe have like a couple chapters of flash.
Now
That's
this
a,
is
that
something.
also
Go ahead.
no, go for it, go for it.
I was gonna say this is something I kind of that y'all just literally made me think about it. I think this may kind of segue a little bit or like get off topic a little bit. So just let me know if I'm going off too much. But I was recently reading stuff about the My Hero um, data book. They just released their first data book, and in it, the creator of Bleach was actually talking with the creator of My Hero, and basically kind of saying this whole thing how like their generation was kind of looking up to Dragon Ball Z and emulating it in their own ways, but now this generation is kind of looking up to like Naruto and Bleach and emulating it in their own ways. And we know Dragon Ball Z had dumb long 8 year time skips. Naruto's was lower at like 2 years. I could see this being a progression to like, hey, anime, shonen anime don't do long time skips no more. Like you follow these niggas day to day almost.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. That's yeah.
It's just all theory, of course,
Or
but
just action anime in general. There's not really any like super long time skips anymore. So I mean, I can concur. I can see that.
So the other anime that are part of the big three or big four, as people say, have we had time skips that were
we haven't had a single
say
time
shorter?
skip in Black Clover. Them niggas just been boxing straight up. Day one, day two, next day. We on this.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I think
That's
we
true.
had a time skip. I think we had a time skip in the Promised Neverland in the manga for that one. And that was like
True.
a year or
True,
two,
but
maybe.
that's still only a few months though. If you're talking about the time, well, which I'm trying to think, because technically there were
No, no,
right,
when they were out. No, when they were out looking for what's it called, the Seven Walls. When they
right,
were,
right. That was
hiding amongst the
yeah,
demons and all of that. I thought
yeah.
that was
No,
like
I know
a
what you're
year or
talking
two.
about. That was fuck, what was that? I think it was like right at a year, maybe. Um, damn, I would have to look that up, but I know what you're talking about. Um, The only reason I would like barely like reference that as an important time skip though is simply because nothing it's not like they really got better in any
They,
way,
they,
to be honest.
they didn't progress in any way.
Right. Like it was literally just searching. You could argue that since from what we now know about Norman Squad, that Norman was putting in work, probably in that time skip in a way. But I mean that was like so low key and they didn't really like reference it in that way that it's like it was still kind of pointless. Like you could have still said that he was doing the same thing by just being on the low key and not showing it if there was no time skip and we're still focusing on Emma and Ray. So that's like Um, but I mean, I can still see it. I mean, at least as far as like more, how do you want to say it? Like actiony or like fighting kind of animes or manga. That I don't think there's really been any big time skips, at least recently that I'm aware of.
Seven Deadly Sins either, right?
No, Not really. I mean, it's all been like decent training. There might have been, I don't know, like maybe a few weeks, maybe like a month or so, but I don't remember any like big time skips that I can recall.
Yeah, so maybe some of these niggas aren't even doing time skips at all.
Possibly. I mean, like I think maybe I think they're probably just switching it up. Like instead of technically like time skips per se, they're just like I don't want to call it a cop out, but they're finding some way to just make the characters stronger by just another factor in general, you know. But
Mhm.
I like not the time skip of just straight training or straight working on something, but they found another way to unlock a certain kind of power that just naturally makes them stronger. And they're just like going more that route than just time skips.
Yeah, I can see that.
Um, But in any case, I mean, I'm excited for the simple fact that I mean, we're about to see a come up of like literally all the students, and they actually brought in some of like the Big Ten that the students are working with. They didn't want cop that man, who was working with Big Hero Wash? They like there was like a quick pic of
Oh
Big
yeah,
Hero
I
Wash
saw
was
that.
working with somebody. What?
I saw that. Who was working with Wash? I'm about to go to that whole page.
Yeah. I was like, oh snap.
I think it was
Okay, it
Buddy
was
with,
comic
who was
book.
in 1B.
Yeah, comic book guy is working with Wash. His name Lord Wash. Let's put some respect on my man.
Lord Wash.
Lord Wash.
No, son. Yeah, I'm checking
Uh,
out these panels again.
Yo,
you know what
who
I'm
was
liking?
no. Who was working with Gang Gang, bro? Who was working
Oh,
with Gang
yo,
Gang?
it's Jiro.
I ain't
Homegirl with
gonna lie.
the earbuds. Jiro
I ain't
working
gonna lie. I got hyped when I saw that shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's not just Jiro and Arm Homie.
Oh, you right. You right. You right. Yeah, he's on his right. Okay.
But you know who I'm excited for? Saro working with Edge Shot and Kamui Woods. Like I feel like this is or also Kaminari working with them. I think this is a good time for Saro to start like, webbing niggas up, like he's Spider Man.
Oh
And
wait, I didn't even see that. I mean, like you right. I mean, just to add, grape juice is with them too, bro.
That
Grape
nigga was in the background. He was he
I
was
see
he was
that.
hiding in the background.
We know Grape Juice only there for Mount Lady, bro. He not trying to get better.
Of course, of course.
That nigga he is not trying to get better. He there for the hoes, and that's it.
Hey man, he
Oh
gonna make them
no.
balls even bigger.
Hey, so are Bakugo's gauntlets smaller now? Is that like a costume change or?
No, I think it's just a coat. I think it's just cold outside, low key.
Yeah, they
Um,
are in the winter right now. I think they in January. So
uh, no, no, this is gonna be interesting. Like to see how like they actually get their powers up a little bit.
oh, for sure.
It's not. Uh,
Hey, that man, Ida. He's gonna be. Ida is gonna be the true Rock Lee of my hero. It's not gonna be Red Riot because this nigga keep going with this normal hero. Ain't this man named literally like Normal Man or something like that? Bro, he keep going with this regular ass nigga. You better than this, Ida.
I'm telling you, dude, Ida's gonna die. I'm
Ida
telling
gonna
you
be
this.
regular. He trying to be a regular ass nigga.
He is going to die, bro. Just like
oh,
how his brother almost died, he's actually gonna fulfill that and die before the end of the movie.
damn. Trying to see who would murk. I could see if in
Y'all see my
I can
boy.
see like Blood Chick taking him out on like some ratchetish.
Y'all see my boy Wind General, bro. He ready.
Oh
If next time
yes,
y'all
dude.
see me, I'm gonna be a
Yes,
problem.
yes. They need to show him more. They need to low key give him his own arc
Yeah,
or
get
have
the
some.
just like they did My Villain Academia, My Other School Academia, bro. Like I want to see what them niggas on.
Low
Right?
key, that wouldn't be bad though. I feel like that would
Yeah,
be pretty decent.
in that data book, you do find out some interesting stuff. Like that meat nigga, he went there to that school instead of UA because his dad is actually a cop at Tartarus, where they keep all the crooks.
Uh,
The hats that they have, it looked like his dad hat.
huh. Well, that's interesting.
Oh. And they kind of confirmed Spider-Man exists.
What?
Because they said Sero's favorite hero is that one American hero that shoots the web.
Oh, you're right. No, I think I remember that. He said that like in like the first few episodes, didn't he? Like way back. No, I remember that.
Well, yeah, my hero was decent prep.
Damn. Snap. Okay.
So he really is discount Spider-Man.
Yeah. I got a question. Did anybody watch the episode that dropped Saturday?
No, I didn't. I saw a couple clips, but I didn't actually take a peek yet.
It's filler, just to warn you in case you don't feel like watching it. It is filler.
Oh, it is?
But it is. I've been wanting My Hero filler for a while, so I wasn't upset.
Wait, why?
Just because I like the show, so I kind of like, if it's not gonna be shown, I'd rather see some content about it. You get what I'm saying? Even though I know it's not canon, I like the world. So
interesting. Oh, right. I actually almost forgot. Like the other big thing in that last chapter was that Shigaraki. So it looks like Lab Buddy's about to set up Shigaraki to like be a legitimate monster. And
oh yeah,
yep, that's one thing I wanted to talk about.
So it's like, is Homie about to like jack it from Deku? Like, is that like actually part of their plan too? Because that'd be crazy.
No. Remember that All For One also has that power. He just wasn't able to use it as effectively as the previous users of all One For All.
Well, I mean, like technically, he doesn't have it now, though, right? Because he gave it away.
Yep.
So,
no,
I mean, that's what I was saying.
No, I thought that when he gave somebody a power, he still technically has that power.
No,
I don't think so.
Okay.
So, I mean, like that's why I was surprised, because for a second I thought it was like a typo. For it's like, oh, even like All For One, so they just like give them, All For One's power or something. But for them to say One For All, that's like, oh, dick, like they about to like try and cop Deku's power straight up.
I gotta see exactly what you say about that.
So I don't know. I mean,
here's one thing that I'm also wondering about though. This Captain America machine that he's about to be inside of for 4 months. Is he going to be inside that like nonstop for 4 months, or is he going to be, going up in there, getting juiced up, and then going out and training with whatever new powers he ends up developing over the course of time with it? Because I'm like, if he's inside that for 4 months straight, he definitely shouldn't have any control over whatever he's going to have developed inside of his body.
I mean, that's the whole point. That it kind of like, what if this cocoon is like some super incubation thing? We gonna give you One For All, and that shit gonna juice you up or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might. I feel like the whole point of this cocoon is that he gonna be ready when he come out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, I feel like he's gonna literally go through a complete physical transformation. Like it's like pretty much you mentioned it, yeah. Like Captain America, like literally. Yeah. Like homie gonna come out swole, be able to handle like his effing decay powers, OP as fuck. I mean, like he's about to be a monster. Like no joke.
Kind of seems like they're setting up the very end, the very last arc of the story or some shit. But I'm like, nah, I don't think that really makes a lot of sense for him to. Well, for him to be. Say that again?
No, I was saying like, what you mean? Like,
I guess it kind of seems short for this to be the very last arc already within the story.
Well, yeah. I mean, I agree with you. That's what like my issue was just in general. Like the story seems to be progressing a lot faster than what I was expecting.
Right. So I'm wondering, like, is there going to be another enemy that comes in after him on some Dragon Ball Z type shit? That's going to be like, I'm even more powerful.
Exactly. Like
I feel like My Hero sets itself up to always be able to do that, just because there will always be another villain. Deku could always just go to another country. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
Like our first arc of Deku could be him saving Japan. And then maybe when it's just My Hero, maybe then he got to save the world.
Hmm.
On some DC shit, maybe that nigga end up got to save the universe. Who knows? I feel like until we get some like where did quirks come from legit answer, I think it's always open.
Interesting. Yeah, I think there's a decent amount of theory there, but I don't know. At least right now, it'd be tough for me to see that they'd actually be Gucci having. Like, if anything, I would just see that as like another time skip. But yeah, you never know. But okay, F it. Y'all good to rate it or any other notes?
Yeah. Definitely, I'll rate both of these chapters. Decent plus. I like the hype. I'm ready.
Me myself, I think I'd give it trying to see if I would first give it the same. Hold on.
I can go real quick then.
Yeah, like 245 was actually I was more hype about 246. I'd probably give like 246 a decent plus and 245 a decent minus. 246 set up the time skip pretty well. And after these 4 months, it looks like it's about to get real. Like after this time skip, I feel like it's gonna get real, like real fast. So like the hype is there.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say chapter 245 is I was gonna say decent, and then decent as hell for 246, just because of that hype factor.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely going to be giving us a lot of good shit. First, they showed my homie Gang, and they showed the homie win, and they showed the homie the win general. Yeah.
Oh no. All right. Well, that's my hero.